So, you done your desert island? Are you done your dessert?
Yeah.
Whoa, that was.
Or just like hold my hand for a second here.
Got it.
Nice.
Okay.
Couple steps.
Teamwork.
It's all right. Yeah.
Are you recording? Think.
It's okay. Me acting a fool.
Oh my god! I rewatched that thing like 5 times, and I'm like, we repeated ourselves so many times.
I know, but like the intro, like the After Hours one, is way better.
I don't.
Because you're singing like Pick a Destiny, right?
Oh my god!
No, dude, it was great, honestly.
Okay, you want to just keep rolling, and like, or do you want to like? Because we were gonna work on an intro.
You know, I kind of figured we'd just like fade in with music. That's
You
all.
want to just fade? Okay, like
That's all. There's a little like fade out from black, a little bit of music that tapers off quick and.
fade out to black. Okay, we won't get in trouble for
Done.
All right, well, we're the multi geeks. Welcome to the cellar.
This is where we review beer and talk geek shit.
Ah,
Yeah.
so do you want to go right for the brewski here, or
I might as well, right?
finish that?
Yeah,
one?
yeah.
That's a different episode. Same brewery though.
Mm-hmm.
Same brewery. Oh man, great brewery.
Honestly.
One of the newer. Actually, I think it's about almost 4 years old now.
Sookram's. I mean, yeah, I think so.
Yeah. Well, there it is. So what we're gonna do? I think this is their latest offering. Yeah, by Sookram's Brewing Co.
I'm excited for this.
Smash Mamba Smash Pale Ale. It says Smash, but it's a 5.5 ABV.
Well, like a smash means like single malt and single hop.
But this one this one's special. Yeah, and they brewed it by the women at Sookram's. There's the women who work there for International Women's Brew Day. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Lots of hops. Or no, just Medusa hops.
Medusa hops, yeah. Probably a lot of it, but just the one hop.
Yeah. Let's pour this.
Cool, let's do it. Yeah. Yeah, I love smash beers. Because I love the simplicity of it. You know, there's just not much to hide behind.
You don't see a lot of breweries say smash beer on or smash whatever on the.
Well, because it's not usually like a selling point. You want your beer to be unique and creative and stuff, right? But I mean, like, there's a lot to do in a smash beer. You know? I mean, like, there's a lot that can be done and a lot that can be like. I'm trying to like find the words without sounding like art. You know, it's just there is a lot you can do with one hop and one malt. One malt. We've made smash beers. You know, we just never called them smash beers.
No, yeah, like single hop for the back.
Exactly.
So she looks cloudy.
She does,
but smells good.
Oh my.
Oh wow. I'm
not what I expect.
No, I.
Doesn't say grain. It doesn't say the malt. Just
if it's a pale, I would assume like two row, maybe some
Maris or something.
Maris. I was gonna say Maris. Yeah.
I mean, like, okay.
To me, first vibe I'm getting is a Nipa vibe.
Yeah,
because
like
of how juicy it is.
Yes, it's quite juicy. It's not like. Not very juicy, but it is really juicy, right? And then that's probably why it's so cloudy too.
Well, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Like,
and I mean, like,
very easy.
Yeah, we've looked at Medusa hops a few local brewing establishment, and it's never like a hop that really stood out to us. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, I mean, like that explains the. See what they did there, eh?
What's that? Oh, it's badass. I didn't even.
You know what?
Didn't even
I'm not gonna say what it's. You know.
Usually like the snakes.
Yeah, but look at the whole picture. Lady holding a katana.
Yeah.
Put it together. Yeah.
I don't get it. What?
She's gonna kill some zombies.
How do you get that?
Look, who does it remind you of?
Oh, Michonne?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Nice. I felt dumb for a second there.
I couldn't believe you didn't get it. I guess you're a few years out, eh?
Yeah,
Me too.
I'm a little far removed, yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
I mean, like, okay.
Are we gonna? You don't want to go there, do you?
Very quick aside. I'm talking like 10.
Okay. I'm not even gonna.
No. Walking Dead quality went like season 7, and then season 9, and then like it's decent. Honestly, like it went from good to crap to good again.
Okay, so
to be honest,
I'm gonna say this right now. Okay. If you want us to have a specific episode talking about that, let us know in the comments, and we'll do it.
Oh yeah, I would love to have some like specific examples of like where the show went right and where it went wrong. You know, that'd be so cool to talk about. Yeah. So yeah, that'd
give us your opinions, and we'll give you ours, and it'll be a fun time.
Absolutely.
And that's enough about that.
Yes,
that was not even planned.
I know.
Oh.
But okay, yeah, no, this beer, I dig it. Okay. On the can, it says aromas of, what is it? Apricot, guava, melon, citrus. And yeah, okay, I totally get like.
That's interesting because when I see guava, melon, apricot, and citrus is a given in like any pale type of beer.
Yeah,
right?
Oh definitely, yeah, and it's really common in a lot of hops too.
But we've known ourselves. It's kind of like the apricot thing is kind of difficult.
It is,
and that's a lot of breweries will use apricot when they're going for a peach, right?
Well, yeah,
right?
Because it is technically like, it's a related flavor and it's more intense.
Yes.
So it's better to use an apricot than.
Yeah. But like, I've had some bad apricot flavored beers, and I've had some ones that are like, that's actually not bad. Like the first one you have is kind of ugh, and then you have it again, you're like, huh, all right.
No.
Guava, I can't like. When I can actually, you know what? I can kind of get that in this.
It's like the tropical. It's not necessarily like a specifically guava, but it's like a very like tropical kind of feel,
hint,
right?
Yeah, a hint of it. Yeah. Or a note of it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I get like most of these flavors. I mean, like the melon is a very like light refreshingness that I kind of get.
Maybe at the end there.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not
forward,
forward,
like
not melon forward at all.
Right, like right before the bitterness hits.
Yes.
Yeah, and
like you're like bitterness is maybe a strong word to use for that. You know what I mean?
It is. It has like it does have some bitterness, but it's no, you're right. It's not very bitter.
Yeah, it is still a pale ale. You just said it's that like all the notes of those melons and fruits flavors are like hiding that bitterness quite well.
They are, yeah,
quite well.
Yeah, and the malt like it's got to be. I don't think it's 2-row. It's a little too late to be 2. So it's got to be maybe Maris or maybe 6-row.
Really?
Yeah, maybe. I don't. I mean, obviously, I'm just talking about it out of my ass here, right? But I mean, like, it's
the Maris. It has to be Maris in there.
It's probably Maris. I do get a little bit of like a biscuity kind of, you know. But yeah, no, that's delicious.
No, that's great.
Yeah, I'd crush 2 of them.
On a patio, on a golf course.
Yeah.
Drink cold. Don't let it get warm. Yeah. You can just tell one of these, like having a Nipa warm. You just can't do it.
Oh yeah. Plus, I mean, like, again, sounding all artsy fartsy, you're supposed to serve like certain colors of beer at a certain temperature, right? But it's kind of the truth. I mean, like a lighter malt beer like this, it should be served ice cold.
Yeah, ice. Definitely smashable.
Definitely smash. And for anyone that's like, you know, they want like an IPA, you know, but they don't want an IPA. Generally speaking, like pale ales are a good go for that. But I mean, like this specifically has enough character and bitterness, I think, to really to substitute that is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I mean, I think someone who doesn't have a trained palate, they would think it's like a heavier IPA.
Yeah,
like because the beer we had before was a lot lighter but stronger,
which is crazy. Yeah.
And personally, like I think we're more of a session type of.
We definitely are. We like to have more than a couple, you know.
Yeah, like a session ale. So like you're going for like an IPA thing, but it's not as your face.
Yeah, totally. Or not as like knock you on your ass.
Yeah, it's not going to sneak up on you like something like that tastes like this, but maybe a bit stronger, like a Nipa.
Right, like you said before, the one we just had was 6.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like this one's only has a 5.5 ABV.
Yeah.
Which is fine. I think it'd be. I mean, I thought it was only a 5 when I just grabbed. I was like, hey, that's the new one. You know.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, these guys are great. They're right in the village there. They're one of the newer ones, but they've been like it's maybe 4 years old.
Well, like I said last episode, like most of these like breweries, newer breweries that are bigger now, they're all like, oh man, I lost the word last time. I lost it again this time.
Not progressing.
Established.
Did you
it.
got it. Cheers.
Cheers. But
you can tell it's a good pale because of what it's leaving there.
Oh yeah, the hops do that quite a bit. Yeah.
Yeah. No. This is a good one.
Yeah, I dig it.
I have yet to go to this brewery, and I've been a fan of it since it started.
Yeah.
And it's right down the road.
We will. Things have been a little the past couple of years, right?
The last couple of years for sure. But definitely like. I gotta say, like, I'll be honest. The last thing they released was it was a session. And I thought it was awful. I'm sorry. I love Sookrams, but like this one, I don't think it was well balanced, and I think they've done better. But don't get me wrong. I like I said, I love Sookrams. And this one is this is one of the reasons why they come out with something like this. It's a great cause and great motivation behind it.
Our women, absolutely.
Yeah, absolutely. And they know how to make a beer for sure.
Sure fucking do, man.
Actually,
yeah,
I would say this could be in their core 4.
Yeah,
easy.
You know what? I would buy this. I don't normally buy Sookrams. I do have a couple that I like. Right?
Yeah.
Like McGuffin is decent.
That's their California Common.
Yes. And that's the only one that's not a hop. That's the only one that's not like an IPA or a sour, essentially.
Yeah. They have the Pilsner.
Which is
I mean, it's a Pilsner.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
You're not going to find a Pilsner that's going to wow you.
Yeah.
Again, love Sookrams, but it's a Pilsner.
Yeah.
But from what I remember for their Pilsner, if you don't want anything too crazy, but you kind of you don't want a crazy craft beer or a very strong craft beer, but you want to support somebody local, definitely grab one of their Pilsners after a hard day's work.
Yeah.
For sure. It'll then have that, that's your go-to beer right after that hard Friday, you know?
Mm-hmm. Definitely.
And it's just a good beer, and they're great. They're all I follow them on social media. They're so positive. They're so fun. Definitely check them out, eh?
Cool. Yeah.
Okay, is that a breaking point here?
I think take a break.
Yeah. No.
It is.
Okay.
Back.
Go for it.
Cool. Okay.
You can finally talk, so you might as well talk.
Yes. So last episode, I got berated for not watching Moon Knight. All right. And up until this morning, nothing changed. But I managed to smash in 2 episodes somehow today.
Smash.
Yeah, nice. But so we got COVID. My whole family got COVID, right? So everybody was home. 5-year-old can't really watch, Moon Knight. Yeah, right. No. And the wife didn't really want to watch it. Today she was like, you could have just put it on. I would have played on my phone. I was like,
Thanks.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I managed to smash in an episode on the way to work and then an episode at work today.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So did you get it all? Because you said you watched it at work.
Yeah. Well, on my break. And okay, so in the morning when I go to work, I have an hour and a half to myself. So I'm just kind of doing stuff. So I just put it on there with the speaker.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah,
that's what you want. My mornings by myself, I love it, right?
Yeah. Exactly. And I mean, like, I go to work hella early. So, I mean, like, I get a solid, like, yeah, again, like, hour and a half. That's great.
Oh,
If I show up on time, 2 hours. But, yeah, okay, anyway. Yeah, so I watched the first 2 episodes of Moon Knight.
So let's start at the beginning.
Okay.
Because you remember when we filmed the last episode, I was trying to be spoiler free and tell you like the beginning of it, right? And how you're seeing everything from like behind of what's happening, right? And like the guy with his oh dude, it's awful.
The glass in the oh my god.
I was cringing.
Was that Mark Spector trying to keep himself awake? Is that what was happening?
I thought it was what's his face, the cult leader.
Oh, that's possible
we really should have.
Yeah,
Oops.
I guess. I know he's like a relatively important character in comics, but I don't like. I never really read like I read like some of the original run of Moon Knight, right? But I never really got into Moon Knight very much, right? So I don't know very much about him. You know, I know that he has kind of like a large part to play in general, but I don't know who the
This guy is the cult leader. He actually was, I believe, in if not the original run, one of the ones shortly after. So they're I think they're kind of like taking bits and pieces
as they do, which is cool.
Yeah, you know, first episode, like you don't really see anything until the end, as far as Moon Knight goes. Yeah. But the build up, like I said last time, I was like, you don't think it's gonna grab you because it's just him being like, "Who am I? What's going on?"
Yeah, but I couldn't like. I was at work and I was like, "Oh yeah, right."
No, it's yeah, like it really grabs you because you're like, how does he not know?
Yeah.
And then like eventually you start hearing Kongshu.
Yeah.
Kongshu?
I think so.
Yeah. Spell it phonetically in the comments.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll get it right.
Yeah, exactly. Man, okay, I have a little bit of like not a gripe, because it's not necessarily a bad thing, right? Okay, so I feel like they kind of purposely made him the god. I don't want to say his name, but like I feel like they made him sound or got the same voice actor as.
No.
Not like it's not as like and you know and like you know it, but I mean like it definitely sounds a lot like.
There is a difference between hungry and I guess now that like because it echoes down here. Maybe the echo is what's making you think that.
It's possible. It's also like his tone of voice and like I mean like, and again I'm not saying this is a bad thing because I mean that I haven't seen the second one, but the first Venom movie was actually really cool.
I love the first Venom movie.
Me too, man. But I mean like yeah, like Venom is very like. The voice is very distinct, and take away the like, you know, and stuff from that voice. I feel like, and just give him like a kind of like a curtness, you know. I think that is like
an echo.
Well, he does have an echo. You're right, but I mean just like a very like you know like a straightforward kind of like you know, kind of like to his voice.
There probably is a difference in octave. But...
Yeah, but it's still like it still like sounds like in spirit, and again like. That's not a bad thing. No. You know, I'm just saying that it's something I noticed. That's all I'm saying.
I just thought it was so cool that they make him like 11 feet tall.
Yeah.
Like, at first you're like, what the hell is that? Oh, it's Kong.
I'm just gonna look it up.
Okay, like it's Kong. I'm saying Kong like
the King Kong.
Like King Kong, but Gonshu. I watched him like 3 weeks ago now, dude. Like, come on.
I mean, like, technically, it's like Khonshu. It's like Khonshu or like Honshu.
You said it, Kongchu.
Kongchu?
No. Don't put a
Kongshu.
First time you said it, it sounded right.
Khonshu.
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 Yeah.
Again, tell us in the comments.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
I don't know.
I would prefer to know like what we're saying. Right?
Yeah, we'll probably talk about this again. Hey.
Oh yeah. Well, I mean, what was it? 4 more episodes.
That is.
Pretty sure it's 6 episodes. I'm pretty sure. I don't want to pull up my phone again. But
I haven't seen 3 yet either, so we're actually at almost at the same pace now.
Yes.
You're welcome.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Cool.
I couldn't plow through it for some reason. I don't know.
Yeah.
Something else came up, but yeah.
That first episode was so crazy though. Like again, like you said, like watching it from like a different angle, and like, oh, excuse me, like that final thing in like in the museum, right, where he's like running away from that jackal and stuff, right, and then like you finally get to see Mark Spector, in the mirror, and like the whole episode, you have no fucking clue what's going on, right, and then and then it finally happens, and he like and then he lets him take control. But okay, sorry, that's what I wanted to mention. Like, the whole blacking out thing is hilarious. Like he like tries to stay awake, and then he wakes up in the middle of freaking nowhere, obviously trying to like penetrate this like place. Everybody starts shooting at him, and then he like steals a freaking muffin truck, or cupcake truck, whatever. And then he like they're all coming after him and stuff, and he blacks out multiple times while he's driving, and he wakes up with a gun in his hand. Like, how like I mean like. You can't blame the guy for tripping out a little bit.
No, absolutely not. But like the split personalities, you really got to give it up to Oscar Isaac, yeah.
Like, definitely, and especially like the accent switching, kind of crazy, because it's not a subtle London accent, it's a very like regional, obvious like London accent, right?
Yeah. I can't do an accent, but you know what I mean. Like it's just...
and just like a lot of like the words and like slang that he uses and stuff is so cool because it's so different, right? Yeah.
I'm super excited for it. I'm gonna rewatch them and watch the third one. I think I've not.
This is all super fresh for me. So
yeah, no, excellent. Yeah, man.
I came prepared, man.
Finally.
Yeah, I know. I mean, technically, like,
whatever. We'll see when this goes up.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You have anything else to say? Oh, well, I guess we didn't talk about the second episode. Just a super quick.
Yeah. Right.
He was quite dapper, right?
Well, dapper is it, man.
Yeah.
Like, I want to be Mr. Knight for Halloween, right?
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
It's just so
picture of like a British. That's essentially what you like. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, like it's just, and like that wasn't. I don't like. I think that really took the world by surprise. Like going off a couple of other reactions to the episode and that.
Yeah.
Because I believe in the comics. Tell us if I'm wrong. He wasn't created until like a few runs in. FYI, remember when we were talking about when Moon Knight originated?
Yes.
It was actually 75.
Nice.
You were closer because you said 60s and I said 80s. So
yeah,
I went over.
Yeah. We're playing Price is Right rules?
Yeah.
Always.
Yeah.
Okay,
Come
cool.
on now.
Awesome. Okay, cool. Okay, and another thing I wanted to mention is that I am almost always an Ethan.
Yeah, right.
Ethan Hawke kicks ass, and like his roles a lot of the time are very like, I guess, kind of understated and like forgotten, I guess. Even though he plays really good roles and really,
honestly, I'd have to think about it. Like,
yeah.
What have I seen him in? Like honestly, I like actors.
Yeah, I know you're not. Yeah. Yeah, but I always like him. Oh man, like it's funny. I got like 3 movies in my head, and like I don't remember the name, except for Training Day. Training Day with Denzel Washington.
Dude.
I know you even.
I probably don't think I.
Yeah, it's good. It's like a psycho buddy cop movie almost. Denzel Washington is like a older, more experienced, but more corrupt like detective.
He's like a burnout, like
yeah. Oh yeah, basically, yeah. Actually, But and Ethan Hawke is like a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed, full of piss and vinegar like rookie, right? But yeah, and there's a Precinct movie. I forgot I think it's Lawrence Fishburne. And
the Matrix.
Yeah, 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 exactly.
You think it's Lawrence?
What's that?
Like, I think it's Lawrence.
Yeah, it's Lawrence Fishburne. Yeah. And he does. Oh man, what's that movie where like, society is a is? Am I going on like a weird tangent here?
We'll finish.
Okay.
You've already started.
That's true, and I'm mostly done too. But there's what's it called again? Where like society has advanced far enough where like genetic engineering is like possible down to like a very small level. So like people with like genetic disabilities are lesser, right? So he has a disability, like he has a disability. He oh wait, it's very slight. It's like a heart thing, right? It's not like a So like he ends up like like buying DNA from a guy to like pass all these tests so he can finally achieve all his dreams of like scientists and stuff. Because the lesser thans aren't allowed that kind of stuff.
Okay, yeah.
It's a good fucking movie. But yeah, enough with Ethan Hawke. I like Ethan Hawke, so it's cool that he's in this. Is what I'm saying.
Cool guy.
But yeah,
no, yeah, Moon Knight is very promising.
It is. It'd be cool to like. I would love for Oscar Isaac and Mark Spector to like join the MCU as a whole, and I hope he joins that. He's gonna have to. He can't go into. But I mean, like.
Do I know something you, the Marvel guy, doesn't know?
That dude, everybody's been in Marvel.
Yeah, but you're saying like he's not going. Like he was a West Coast Avenger, wasn't he?
Oh yeah, but I mean, like what is it like Punisher that said he
the West Coast is clearly the badass side. I mean,
it is. Yeah, that's where like the little more violent ones go, right? But I mean, like shit. Like I woke up hungover one morning and woke up with a fucking Avengers bat. Like everybody's been in the Avengers.
If only it was that easy.
I know, right? But what was I gonna say? No, I think he's gonna occupy that kind of like dark corner of the MCU with like Blade and stuff, right?
Yeah,
and that's gonna be cool.
When is Blade?
I don't know when Blade is. I think it might be 2023 or something. But I mean, like, I haven't heard much about it yet. But oh man,
it's gonna be crazy.
Yes, Mahershala Ali is awesome.
I can't think of something I've seen him in.
Honestly, me neither. But I have a very high opinion of him, and I know I've seen him in things. So
all right, great.
Yeah. And I mean, like, it's not Wesley Snipes, but I feel like, excuse me, he's like, he'll do just fine,
Yeah. No, I mean, like, people are hungry for Blade. Like,
yes.
When was Blade released? The original, like 99, 98?
Something like that, like right around Matrix.
And then, like, I mean, it didn't really progress very well, right? I mean,
okay, I'm a little bit biased here because as bad as they are, I love all three.
It's because of Chris Christopherson. He's just a badass old dude.
Absolutely, and in the third one too is fucking but no, you're totally right. Chris Christopherson.
It has nothing to do with Ryan Reynolds or what's her name.
Yes, in the third one exactly is what I'm saying.
He still takes the cake, man. He's like, yeah, these are my kids. I'm badass.
But like with Ryan Reynolds too, like that is like the, the genesis of like Deadpool essentially, right? Merc with a mouth essentially, right?
I mean, yeah. I mean, I feel like this is another episode.
It can be. We don't talk about this.
No, but like. No, like I guess I mean maybe that's because what year? What was it? The early 2000s that Blade Trinity came out?
Pretty sure. Yeah, it's got
mid 2000s.
It's got to be. Max.
And then when was Origins?
Oh geez,
that's gotta be after.
That's gotta be like 2008, something like that.
Oh really?
I think I'm talking out of my eyes here. I could look it up.
Well, because I remember the first Deadpool movie was 2016.
Yeah,
or
exactly.
15.
Yeah, so it's got to be at least a decade before.
Well, there's that thing before 2008. You don't remember Marvel movies.
Well, yeah, because like, I mean, except for like a few X-Men, like
Yeah.
Like the first two were good, and Days of Future Past was good.
Yeah, we're gonna jump over that last one there, and
last couple, but
hey,
but yeah, and Origins.
Speaking of X-Men, there's our Moon Knight, Mr. Apocalypse.
Oh yeah, Oscar Isaac. That's right. Yeah, but you know what? For a mediocre movie, Oscar Isaac gave it his all.
I had no idea. After the fact.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, such a good actor.
Oh, definitely, man. He's been in like a lot of great things.
And
we were talking about this last time, actually.
Yeah, we did. We'll see if that one makes the
light of day.
The light of day, yeah.
It will. We just need a little bit of movie magic.
Movie magic. That means you're gonna fucking be.
Well, I don't know.
We'll see.
I like things having a more of like a casual feel, so to speak.
That means we're not going to be on time for anything.
No, that just means I'm not. Don't jim the camera like that.
I will jim the camera like that. Absolutely. Like, So our reviews will be like weeks past the next episode of Moon Knight, probably. Or maybe we'll just do two at a time.
Maybe we'll do two at a time.
The gist of both of them.
Yeah, exactly. Because I mean, like, it's hard to get together every single week, right?
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
We're adults.
Yeah, and it's a shitty world we live in right now.
Unfortunately,
it has been for the last few years now, and but this is promising. I mean, we get to talk about this, I mean, with all of you, and it's gonna be fun. I think. So I'm looking forward to more Moon Knight, and what's after Moon Knight?
After Moon Knight for shows, I don't know. I think it's after that.
All right,
because there's gonna be Doctor Strange, and there's gonna be Thor.
Doctor Strange, that's
the year just around Christmas.
All right, so I gotta watch the new Spider-Man. Oh my gosh, go behind.
Yes, you have to. Okay.
Hey man, you went to a theater. Good for you. I haven't been there yet.
I know. We just found an opportunity, and like,
how was the theater?
It was good. It was pretty empty, actually.
What was your Did you go afternoon, morning? Did you go late night?
We went like afternoon. Yeah, because it was one of those days where the wife was off work, he was at school, so we decided, fuck it, lunch date, and then
sweet, like during the week.
Yeah, exactly.
Good to know.
Yeah. Whereas, like, I've seen 2 movies in theaters in the past 2 years. One was that. The other one was Dune with Dylan.
Okay.
And that was packed.
Yeah.
Not packed, but busy.
Yeah, so that was probably a little bit uncomfortable.
A little bit, but I mean, like,
what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I mean, Dune was so hyped. All right, I'll watch it. Whatever.
Cool. It's long. There's a guide on there on how to watch it as a miniseries. I recommend that. It's just that it's at like convenient points to split the movie up, right? It's essentially like 3-hour movie, a 3-hour. So yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I want to talk about the Thor: Love and Thunder.
Let's not do it this episode.
Why?
Talking after hours.
Yeah,
Way to fucking spoil it.
We can cut this. Let's go.
All right. So, final thoughts.
Okay. Cool.
You want to do final thoughts? Moon Knight or beer first?
Beer first. Beer came first.
Okay. I pretty much said everything I want to say about this. It's a great beer.
Yeah.
It's my favorite newer Sookram's beer.
Yeah.
And I like. This only means more promising things to come from them.
Definitely, yeah. And I mean, like, if everyone that works at the brewery is able to brew wicked beer, all the better, right? Yeah.
Without question.
Exactly.
Try it. Sookram's Brewing Co. Smash Mamba.
Yeah.
Fun beer. Have golf course, patio.
Oh yeah.
Summer day.
Definitely, yeah. And like as like a quick like recap. Flavor profile here. So like, it's got like a like a light to medium malt in it. It's got to be like Maris Otter or something for the. And so it's like it's it's not dry, but it's not a sweet beer. It's very balanced in that sense,
Yes.
right? And the hop profile is honestly kind of amazing. It says apricot, melon, citrus, and guava on the can, and I pretty much get the gamut. You know,
Yeah.
like like citrus up front, uh, guava as kind of like a general like tropical feel. You
Yeah.
know, um, melon again, like we said at the back, like just before bitterness.
Yeah.
And apricot as like just like a general like fruitiness.
The apricot comes out as you nurse it, right? Like the warmer it gets, the more you're gonna get that apricot.
That's exactly what I was gonna say, and yeah totally. Very like crisp, light medium bitterness and like hella refreshing. Like again, yeah, like you said, like it's like anywhere. Give me.
Yeah, you're going golfing, grab these.
Hell yeah!
Hell yeah! Like sitting outside, grab them.
Oh yeah.
Yep. Sookram's Brewing Co. Do it. That's it for this one. I'm James.
Nathan.
Multi Geeks. Cheers.
Cheers.
Got it.